Hi everyone, I'm Susan, here for our next Tuesday Shelf Talk. Today I'll be talking about Jodi Picoult's latest book, A Spark of Light. We have this book available in regular print, audiobook and also ebook and e-audiobook. I listened to the audiobook on CD. It's read by an American narrator, but considering that the book is set in Mississippi, I really think that her southern accent helps to set the scene of the story, so I think that works really well if you like listening to audiobooks. So if you've read anything by Jodi Picoult before, you probably know that she likes to take on difficult moral issues in her stories, and this book's no different. So the basics of the story are that there is a gunman who has taken hostages at the centre, which is a women's reproductive health clinic. So they're mainly an abortion provider, and so the story then dives into the moral issues of abortion from a number of different viewpoints. I really enjoyed that the story showed the thoughts and feelings of a range of different characters in the story. That included the hostage negotiator, the gunman himself, doctors and nurses at the centre, and a number of patients as well, including a pro-life activist who had gone into the centre trying to get some evidence of wrongdoing by them. I think that one of Picoult's strengths is that she can draw out all sides of a debate, and she's sympathetic to all of them, so you really get a very well-rounded idea of all the different viewpoints and thoughts that people have around difficult moral issues. The structure of this story is a bit unusual in that it follows what's going on every hour, but going backwards. So you start where there's a number of hostages being released, basically at the end of the story, and then you work backwards to when the gunman first entered the centre. So I did find the structure a little bit confusing at first, because you're going backwards through the story. But once I got used to it, I actually quite liked knowing what had already happened and then finding out why those certain things had occurred. One other thing you should be aware of is that part of the story, the mechanics of abortion are discussed, so I did find that a little bit uncomfortable, so just keep that in mind. If you've enjoyed any of Picoult's books in the past, then you'll probably enjoy this book too, and if you're interested in the pro-life, pro-choice debate, then this really gives you a good all-round view of all the different issues. You'll probably also like this if you enjoy other authors like Mitch Albom, Lionel Shriver, Leanne Moriarty, those sorts of people. Okay, so thank you for listening, and we'll see you again next week for our next Tuesday Shelf Talk. Thanks, bye-bye.